What's good, everybody? It is time for another Project Sisu Contender 25 update. I think this is like 3, basically. Maybe it's 4. I don't know. We're somewhere in the mix. We're in the home stretch, and this is the last update before we show you the finished product. So let's get on board and let's check it out, guys. Starting at the top here, you can see we have the pipework all on. The new top is all laced up. You see we've got our 4-foot open array radar. We have our digital 4-foot antennas right there. And then we have our Lumishore curved light bar sticking out up front there. I believe that is a 30-inch light bar on there, so we've got that mounted up. And then right there in the middle, our ever favorite, the Garmin MSC10 sat compass. So that's GPS antenna and sat compass, highly accurate, gives great radar overlay. It also gives us heave compensation, which is great because this has a GSD28 being installed to go along with the PS70 transducer and the B175 transducer. So now we're truly getting bottom features of what it looks like because we are now getting pitch and roll via the sat compass. So that is really popular combination to have right there. So let's hop on down here and take a look at what else we've got going on. Guys, kind of pardon the mess. We are deep into it. So speaking of the hardtop here, you're gonna see we still have our Lumishore spreader lights here. So we have a pair of those spreader lights. Now, those are just great because they're spreader lights, they work awesome, but they are full color tunable. So they're warm white, cool white, red, whatever you want. You want to have, you know, full party mode on, you can have it with those. So you don't want to kill your night vision, but you still want to work your deck, you can have the red light on. Maybe you want the white light on, but you don't want it super bright, you can dial it back. So you've got all of that functionality with those spreader lights. Also, under the hardtop, not yet installed, will be another Lumishore downlight right there. And that downlight will light up this area coming down here to this Garmin 9224 that you can see we've gone ahead. If I pull this cover off, you can see we've actually reverse mounted into here, or blind mounted, meaning there's no screws visible at all on here. So we've got that. We've made our lower dash here with all of our switches. Yes, they will get labeled, they're just not labeled yet. We've got our engine tacks right here. So everything is starting to come together for the helm. We take a peek down in here from this side. Colin is in there making mom spaghetti, trying to get everything all buttoned up and get everything nicely labeled. You start to see our steering and our rig hoses and all of those things are coming out, so we can get those all hooked up. Then we make our way forward here to the forward side of the console, and you can start to see just what a tight space. We have the batteries actually removed out of here. These are the Odyssey batteries that we've got in there. Those are removed so that he has enough room to work in here. So you take a look, guys, we have our GSD28 sonar module right there. And then we've got our Lumishore light controls. And then we have our VHF 315. You can see right there, we've got our Garmin display. We've got all of our switching. You can see right there, kind of in front of them, we have the Fusion amp for all of our speakers. We have our battery charger, and then we've got all of our remote battery switching right here. We've got our Siren Marine, we've got our radar power. There's just a lot of stuff getting plumbed in on this very small and tight space. So they're going along on this one. Next time you see it, it should be all buttoned up, lit up, stereo on, running around, and we'll get you some good content and show you the finished result of Project Sisu. If you have any questions about this build, any of the other builds, any of the other projects we've got going on, you know the drill, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Leave it down below in the comments. And if you like what you're seeing and you stayed around this far, you probably do, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button at Navtronics on YouTube and Instagram to stay up to date and in the know. And we will see you with another build video real soon. Peace.